You did it. You finally decided that you're going to change careers. One of the biggest leaps that you're going to take in this experience is actually searching for that new job. So you're going to want to watch this video because I'm going to talk all about how to search for that new job and do it in a way you're going to maximize your time and you're going to see the best results. So before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Danielle Holmes and I'm the owner of Career Services by Elle. I've been writing resumes for over 10 years and I specialize in helping career changers find and land that dream job with a high quality resume. So when a lot of career changers come to me, they say, hey, I'm ready to change careers. I'm done with this job. I don't like this workplace. I don't like this boss. I'm not happy with what I'm doing. I'm not seeing much success. I don't want this type of job. I want a challenge. Whatever their decision is, they're ready to leave that job. They're ready to exit that industry and they're ready for something new. And you know what some of them tell me? They have no idea of what they want to do. They just know what they like doing, or they know what they're interested in, or they know what they're good at. They don't have any idea of what type of job they want to go after. Well, the very first step that I'm going to share with you is create a plan. Why is it important to create a plan? Creating a plan helps you figure out what exactly you're going to do to get from point A to point B. Point A is where you are right now. Point B is where you want to be. It's helping you create that bridge that's going to help you get across from that point A to point B. What does that plan look like? It starts with you figuring out why. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to leave your current job? You really need to figure out what that is before you move on, because if it's not a real solid reason, then it's not going to be enough to motivate you to go into that new job or that new industry, and you're going to end up backtracking and getting nowhere in that job search. So figure out why you want to do it. What is the reason behind you wanting to make this change or this pivot? Next, a part of your plan is figuring out what are your strengths? What are your passions? What do you like to do? That's very important. There are a lot of different career assessments that you can take online, skills assessments that will help you figure out what your strengths are and what job will be best that aligns with those strengths. And another major part when it comes to creating that plan is deciding what are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? And creating that short-term and long-term plan. Not just saying, okay, what do I want to achieve within the next couple of weeks or a couple of months, but what do I want to achieve in 6 months or 12 months? Where do I see myself in 2022? That's what you want to think of. Once you've created your plan, you want to narrow down your interests. Now, this is very, very important because when you come to a resume writer like me and you say, hey, I need to get my resume done, I'm ready to change careers, I'm going to say, well, hey, what jobs are you looking at? So that's going to help you answer that question. If you can narrow down to 3 job titles, that really helps your resume writer, or even if you're writing your own resume, it helps you really get down to exactly what you want to do and make that resume very specific. So let's say you're working as a nurse and you say, you know what, this is a very stressful job for me. I feel like I don't have enough time. The hours are very long. You know, you might be passionate about it and you really enjoy working with people. What can you do where you can change careers or pivot in your career? So you might look into social work where you're still working with people and really helping, giving back, and all those wonderful things. So like I mentioned, it's really about trying to figure out and narrowing down what you want to do that's going to help you when you're looking to change careers. Tailoring your resume means that you are aligning your document with the job that you're interested in applying for. So that means that you have a targeted job title at the top of your resume. That also means that your summary of qualifications really shows your strengths that align with that role. And that skills section also aligns with the role. It's pulling in those keywords from the job description. And your professional experience really focuses on the experience that you have that aligns with that role. Not just the specific positions, but what you did in each role. Yes, some of your experience throughout your career and some of those titles that you held will not specifically go hand in hand with that new job that you're looking to apply for, but you want to pull out the experience that will align with that role that you're looking to apply for. Let's go back to that nurse wanting to get into a role as a social worker. So they might pull out their experience where they worked with people, worked with interdisciplinary teams, or worked with multidisciplinary teams to help come up with plans that would allow them to achieve the specific goals that they wanted to achieve. So again, it's really looking at the experience that you have and saying, okay, what experience do I have that I can use in this role that I'm looking to apply for. And some of you are going to be like, no, I don't have any experience that aligns with it. That's why you have to like really sit down and really think deeply about what experience you actually have. Whether it's the experience of communicating with people, whether it's the experience of solving problems, whatever it is, you really want to dig deep to get to that experience. And that's what I do as a resume writer. I really go beneath the surface to help pull out that experience and those skills that will help align with those roles that career changers are applying for. We are ready to launch our targeted job search. So that targeted job search comes with some little mini steps in the middle. So the first thing you want to do is you want to figure out and identify the types of companies that you want to apply for. Do you want to apply for a job at a nonprofit company? Do you want to apply for a job at a big Fortune 500 company? You want to narrow down what types of companies you want to work for first before you start going out there and applying for specific jobs. So once you figured out the company type that you want to work for, then you want to start applying. So you might start on a job search board or a job search engine. You might start on Monster or Indeed, Career Builder, any of those types of websites. But as I always suggest, if you can, apply directly on the company website. So you might find it on a job search engine or a job search board, but you will see more success in your job search if you apply for the job specifically with the company, if the company allows it. Sometimes jobs only post on the job board or on the job search engine and they don't have it on their website. But if you have the opportunity to apply off of that job board, job search engine, go for that. And of course, make sure you're following up with these companies. Make sure that you are reaching out after 7 to 10 days if you haven't heard from them. And just check on the status of your application. Those are all very important things. Keep your job search organized. Make sure that you're really putting in a lot of effort into this and doing it the right way and not really rushing through it, because now is your time to go after your dream job, and you don't want to do it in a way where it's going to be sloppy or it's going to be just a disaster, because it's going to stress you out and you don't need that. You're probably already feeling that way in your current job and you want to go to this next job with all the best intentions and all the right ways to do it. My last and final tip is to build and leverage your network. Some people really do not understand the value of having a network. It is so powerful and it helps you advance and get further in your job search. So you want to make sure that you're reaching out to people. You want to connect with people either on LinkedIn, or if you know someone that knows someone, you want to connect that way. If there are online networking events, because right now it is, a whole pandemic going on, so we want to do it safely. Make sure that you are using these different methods to connect with other people. You want to try to connect with people that are in that industry. Try to join professional associations or, get involved in that actual industry if you can. And think about volunteering maybe. That's another option that will help expose you to that new industry and help you build those connections. So there you have it. Those are my tips. I hope that this is helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments, or you can email me at elle@ellecareerservices.net. Also, visit my website. I am a professional resume writer. I work with career changers all the time to help create solid documents that help them go after their dream jobs. Be sure to visit my website, www.ellecareerservices.net. It was a wonderful experience. I love creating these videos for y'all, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.